So who else could be interested here?
I think this is one of these companies where there's going to be a lot of interest in a little bit of the company. There are some really attractive assets in Hain. They have some good businesses, but they also have a lot of not very good businesses. So it's unclear to us at the moment whether people who are looking at this are looking at doing a whole company transaction or if they're just going to try and cherry pick brands. The issue with the second thing, if they do try and do that, is will Hain be interested? Because if you're Hain, you're not going to sell off your crown jewels and just be left with a sort of a less good company. So potentially you'll see, you could see a strategic company team up with a private equity company to sort of take out the whole of the Hain business and then divide up who gets which assets.
Yeah, where has private equity been, or even an activist?
I think there's an activist who owns just about 10% of the stock at the moment who has been pushing for a sale of the company, or at least for the company to explore strategic alternatives, which they announced they would do. For a private equity bidder, it's still fairly expensive, even though we look at Hain, it trades at a high multiple, slightly lower than something like Whitewave, which obviously was sold last year for a very high multiple, but it's a slightly lower quality business. So it would be expensive for a sponsor to buy the whole company.
Can I just mention that there are brands in here like Avalon Organics and Earth's Best, but I love this one, the Garden of Eden.
I have to confess, I haven't even tried them, and I know that they're healthy. They're supposed to be healthier brands.
Yeah. So this is, look, Hain sits right in this sweet spot of the sort of if you like, this trend towards health and wellness that we've seen going back over the last few years. Whitewave, which Danone bought last year, that was a great example of that, where consumers are moving away from eating chocolate bars and kind of low-quality cereals and stuff like that. But we're supposed to have. I know I go to our canteen and get M&Ms all the time, but we're supposed to be thinking more healthily. And, this fits into that sort of trend of slightly healthier snacks.